Howdy friends, Brian Flechsig of Mad River Outfitters and the Midwest Fly Fishing Schools, and welcome back to another episode in our series on fly casting.
And me.
Oh, and I was gonna get there.
Oh.
Yeah, and as you can see, we have a special guest today, is Mr. Flip Pallot. And Flip today, quick episode, but Flip has a very demure hack to share with you about casting when the wind is coming at your casting arm, which can be very challenging for a lot of folks, but as Flip often says, the wind is your friend.
Is your friend,
Yes.
your pal.
Take it away, Maestro.
So here's, many people are able to, when they have a hard wind blowing on their casting shoulder, they're able to cast backwards to fish. I've never been able to do that. It takes my concentration away from the fish. It changes my normal casting style so much that it makes it difficult for me. So I've come up with another way of doing it. I actually learned this from a guide in the Keys. This is all going to shit, guys. So I learned this little thing from a guide in the Keys about 60 years ago named Woody Sexton, a brilliant guide, one of the early pioneer guides. And the way I accomplish this cast, when the wind is hard on my right shoulder, my casting shoulder, I simply break my wrist slightly, ever so slightly, in toward my body as I make my cast. And what that does is it causes the rod tip to be right over the top of my head as I cast, and the wind then blows the loop past the left side of my body as I cast. All I'm doing is my regular cast. I'm just breaking my wrist slightly inboard toward my own body. And you can see how the line passes on the left side of my body. Everybody in the boat is safe. I haven't taken my eyes off of the fish. I'm still doing my normal cast, and everybody is safe, including me. This even works with heavily weighted flies. I can still keep my focus on the fish as I make my cast, and that's all there is. Just the slight break of the wrist, which causes 9 feet away, causes the tip to go over my head instead of over here where my loop passes on the right side of my body. Now it's on the left side of my body, downwind.
Well, when you taught me that many years ago, and this is often a revelation for our students in our schools, when you show this to them and it's like, oh my gosh, how simple is that? Why didn't I think of this?
Yeah, you don't care how hard the wind blows.
No.
It doesn't matter.
No, because then it's putting it on the opposite side of you. You don't care how far it blows. Well, and I used to do that. I used to, wind blowing hard at my casting shoulder, I used to reach way out to compensate so that it didn't get blown into me.
You lost your track.
I lost my track. I think, where
Yes.
have I heard that before? Tracking.
Yeah.
I lost my track, and then you're moving your body in ways that you don't normally move your body. And so what you're proposing is we don't change anything. We just angle our wrist in a little bit, put the rod tip over the top of your head, and the line goes on the other side. You've said it 1,000 times, the wind
Is your friend.
is your friend. So there you have it, friends. You heard it from the man himself. When the wind is blowing hard at your right shoulder, just cant your wrist in a little bit, put the rod tip over your shoulder. It's that simple. Don't change anything else. So as always, friends, special thanks to Flip Pallot for being with us. It's always a pleasure. Always great to have him here on the channel. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That really helps us out. Hit the like button. That makes us feel good. And oh yeah, watch this video right here. Watch that video. I think Flip's in that. You're in that one. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. Yeah. Hey, friends, we really appreciate you. If it weren't for you all, we wouldn't exist. If you ever have any questions, you pick up the phone, you give us a call.